I'm still joined right here in the studio by our soccer analyst, Sipho Kekana from the SABC Digital News. We have just been looking at the substitutions. What do you think of the changes that have been made?
Well, with Mpatlele coming on for Godinho, I think it actually speaks of what we've seen in the first half, where Kaizer Chiefs were very dominant going forward. So going forward, they seem to be okay. So you wouldn't want to mess with the offensive players, the attack from the midfield. So I think that's why I think it was a clever move because I mean you still remain very solid at the back, and then you still keep the very same players that were able to create those chances in the first half. So I think that was a very good substitution. I see that Memele is going to come on. He's a very good player, can be able to initiate attacks and be able to play very well going forward. So it's interesting to see who's going to actually now come off for him. But I mean, generally in the first half, we've seen Kaizer Chiefs who were very, very dominant, and I must actually single out a player like Pule XT, I think he's raising his hand very high to say that Steve Compella, you need to consider me going into the second season. And we must actually also give it to the Kaizer Chiefs players. They were able to dominate against Orlando Pirates without their regular players. Remember that Rinele Sulenyan has left Kaizer Chiefs to join SuperSport United. Sipho Chabalala is not there. But these players were able to rise head and shoulders above the Pirates players and give Pirates a run for their money.
Sipho, we are just now 56 minutes into the second half. We see the live pictures coming through from FNB Stadium. But when you look at the type of game that they are playing, do you think with these substitutions we're going to see a different type of football now?
They are not going to bring any change per se. Well, like I said, Chiefs were dominant in the first half, and even at the beginning stages of the second half, they continued from where they had left off before the first half. So one thing that I've picked up, however, is the fact that most of the attacks or goal attempts that we've seen in the first half were coming from the wing players, wing play with crosses being whipped in or from the corners, which I think is a bit coward because when you have players like XT and you have Twala, who are very good ball players, you should be able to encourage them to be more confident on the ball and also try and penetrate through the middle, which I think on the 35th minute, I think also there was a very good interchange play between Parker and XTN, and they came very close to actually getting that goal. Also, there was a very good interchange play between Rachale.
Sipho, there we can see from the live pictures, it looks like we've just Chiefs in front. They've just got a goal. Yeah,
I mean, like I say, they've been very. We've seen it coming with their play in the first half. Pirates look very, very disjointed, and I think it has a lot to do with the fact that they've changed coaches. The players are still trying perhaps to understand the kind of football that Mushin wants to play, and I'm hoping that now with this goal that Kaizer Chiefs have scored will actually push them more to actually come out of their shells and be more offensive, because at the moment they seem to be sitting at the back, trying to absorb pressure, and that's inviting Kaizer Chiefs. So when you do that, you are bound to concede. Now that they've conceded, let's see and how Mushin takes that and works around it, because I think from now on he will be at liberty now to make his own tactical substitutions, and we'll see. It's going to be interesting how Pirates actually deals with this setback now.
Well, we are close to 30 minutes now from the end of the game. Do you think that Pirates will come back, or it should end at 1 up for
Well, before the game, because traditionally Mushin is a very offensive-minded kind of coach, I had expected that Pirates would take the game to Kaizer Chiefs. But like I say, Pirates are very much disjointed. They are sitting back, are very cautious. They seem to be scared to take on. So Rakhale is a very good ball player. So I expect that perhaps they could bring on somebody like Galinga later on to try and be more offensive.
All right, thank you so much for your insight there, Sipho Kekana, our soccer analyst from SABC Digital News. Well.